Hi, my name is Foote, Baccus, and I will be playing Marilyn Monroe in Legacy Marilyn Monroe Meets Shakespeare.
Wow, Marilyn Monroe meets Shakespeare? What kind of show is this?
Well, it's a brand new play. It's experimental. It's been awesome to be a part of this process because the playwright, she had a concept for this play, but she actually finished writing it after she met the cast, and we kind of met together. And we got to kind of help steer the direction, like the premise of the play, like the setting and things like that. And then the rest of the characters, besides Marilyn and Shakespeare, were inspired by the cast themselves. So it's been exciting to be in, such a brand new piece of theater.
Really? Wow, that must have been fun.
Yes.
So then, like, how give us a little bit more details about how that experience was like.
Well, we were all, our first rehearsal, we all met in a room, and she was like, okay, what do you guys think? Marilyn Monroe meets Shakespeare, where do you think this would happen? So we kind of all threw out suggestions of where they might possibly meet, maybe like in a therapist's office, or maybe, like in a dream sequence or whatever. And so we finally together collaboratively decided on a purgatory asylum.
Really?
Yes.
So how does Marilyn meet Shakespeare?
Shakespeare's been there for a long time because he's been dead for a long time. Marilyn actually wakes up in this asylum, and so she is from the get-go, she's the most disoriented because everybody else has kind of been there. She's the new kid on the block. And actually they meet in a group therapy session, and she starts to share, and Shakespeare's just like, whoa, who is this beauty?
So what's it like playing Marilyn Monroe?
It is so exciting and so challenging at the same time. I mean, Marilyn Monroe is somebody that I kind of, looked up to growing up because I was kind of raised on movies from the 50s and 60s. And so I grew up watching, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes and Some Like It Hot and, The 7-Year Itch and all the great Marilyn Monroe movies. So I was really, really excited. And then after I found out I was going to play Marilyn, I was like, oh, now I've got to play Marilyn. And just the responsibility that came with that, and kind of figuring out how I was going to do that and still be true to myself. And I don't want to just copy, and I don't want to be, there's no way, I don't have the time to do years of study to do a really, really realistic, documentary style form of her. So I kind of wanted to find some little bits and pieces that are oh yeah, that's Marilyn, but also I wanted to find emotionally the struggles that really influenced her, that she was dealing with, which a lot of those are in the heart of the play anyway, who she is and identity and wanting to feel loved and accepted, and then connecting with that in my own personal experience. And it's been an emotional roller coaster because I feel like we actually connect on a lot of those points.
Oh my God. I see a little bit of a resemblance between you and Marilyn. I can't wait. So what's your favorite thing to play about her?
That's a hard question. I think it's been a childhood dream of mine to play Marilyn Monroe. And so I'm just super excited because this is my first show to do in New York besides school. And, just like she had these dreams of making it big, being a star, being an artist or whatever, I have these dreams, and I feel like we both came from humble beginnings, and I came from Oklahoma. And so it just feels like destiny, I guess, that this is my first real role in New York theater, when it's a role that I've wanted to play all my life. So just that magic moment in my life is amazing.
Wow. A little birdie told me that your costume is a little more familiar with you than just a show.
Well, and like I said, I have always wanted to play Marilyn. So, last Halloween, I was Marilyn for Halloween, so I bought the dress and the wig, and it's made an appearance a couple times since then. So yes.
It's like you are Marilyn.
Not really, but I aspire. I don't know. There's something magical about it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see you actually play her. I bet it's going to be really, really awesome. Is there anything else you want to tell us?
Just that what I really like about this show, besides the fun and the glitz and playing these characters, is that the meat of this show is about identity and who we are, and the fact that all these artists struggled with that, and that's something that as an artist I relate to, but I think everybody also relates to. But it really hits home. There's a line that Marilyn says near the beginning when she's like, somebody doesn't recognize her, Lucille Ball doesn't recognize her, and she's like, who am I? And then she says it again, but with a totally different context and subtext. She says, who am I? And I'm just at a point in my life right now where I'm reevaluating who I am as an artist, as a person, in relationships. Marilyn had trouble finding love, and so it just resonates with my soul personally, but also as an artist, and I think people in general can also resonate with that.
Wow, I can't wait to see it. Thank you.
You're welcome.